Hey guys, it's Coaster Fox here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video is going to be on if the Smile at Alton Towers in England, in the UK, is safe. Is it safe? Is it a safe ride? Like, is it safe for human beings to actually ride this attraction? Now, I've never been to Alton Towers. I've never been to Smile, obviously, because I've never been to Alton Towers. Yeah, I really want to go there. This is like the number one park, well, number two park actually, that I want to visit. And yeah, so I will be doing lots of Alton Towers, like history of the park and stuff, even though I've never been there. But anyways, yeah. So, so let's get started. If this Smiler is safe. Now, probably the most reason why you guys know why you on GP don't think the Smile is safe is because that major accident on it on June 2nd, 2015, when two trains collided. So one train was like they're adding like they're so what they're doing is like people said like the staff ride ops or whatever said, oh, there's a lot of people in the park, we're gonna add a fifth train because Smiler will be able is allowed to ride the maximum amount of trains allowed to run on the Smiler is five. So they were running four trains at the time, and they said, "Oh, there's a lot of people in the park, so we're gonna add a fifth train." And as the fifth train is being added, another train, um, got dispatched. No one in it, just a test train got sent out. The ride didn't go down. It was just a test train that got sent out with no one in it. Um, to just check to make sure operations are going normally. So as I was going into the Sidewinder element, I believe it's called the Sidewinder element, as I was going into there, which is basically a dive loop mixed with an Inelman. The dive loop comes first, and then the Inelman is basically connected. As it went through the dive loop part, and then as I was going up to the Inelman, it rolled back. It rolled back, and it started going back and forth, rocking back and forth until it settled and stopped. Right there on that like kind of straight section between the two elements or one element, whatever. So yeah, it kind of sat there, that empty test train, and then another train. They did not know, other people, the other write-ups did not know that they sent out the fifth train. Sent out a fifth train on the track, and that they did not see it stalled on the track. So they thought it was fine enough to send out that train with 16 people, which is the max capacity of one train, to in like a max amount of people in a train. But anyways, yeah, they sent out 16 a train full of 16 people, passengers, 16 guests. Yeah, they started to ride the ride, and they were going up the first lift hill, and as they reached the peak of the top of the lift hill, I actually did an e-stop, notifying that the track in front was not clear. But a mechanical issue automatically sent that train out, like that sent that train that was sitting on the top of the lift hill with full 16 passengers sent out due to a mechanical failure. It then started to do the layout, started to go through the layout as it went into the Sidewinder element, which is where the empty test train stalled at. It collided with it, and it crashed in the train with 16 passengers crashed into the empty one, and it began to rock back and forth, and people described it as a car crash with blood going everywhere. There and yeah, that is a horrible event. Now, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna show some footage of the crash. I'm gonna show some footage of the crash, and on the news and stuff. A lot of people have done this before, but yeah, I just want to show it if you guys never seen it before. But just a quick warning before I show this footage. Some of this footage may be distressing and very disturbing to some people. So be warned, you have been warned. So yeah, let me roll the footage real quick.
It's dubbed the most terrifying roller coaster ride on Earth. This afternoon at 2:09, the terror became reality. 16 people were in the carriage which collided with an empty car on the Smiler roller coaster. 4 teenagers have serious leg injuries.
People were screaming and shouting, and even after it had stopped, it was again still screaming and shouting. But then everyone around the park also ran over, so it all gathered together pretty quickly.
The moment of the crash was captured by a 14-year-old Staffordshire schoolboy, Thomas Laird. Using his mobile phone, he felt the accident was all too predictable.
Oh my God!
The emergency services have
Right,
built
so that's all the footage I'm gonna show right now. Yeah, I think that's a good enough footage of that. So yeah, if you guys never seen the crash, well now you've seen it, like what happened and stuff. And yeah, so anyways, continuing, that's just the major accident that happened on the Smiler. That wasn't the only accident that happened on the Smiler. Once a guide wheel, I'm pretty sure. These are just a memory from head, but I know these happened. A guide wheel actually flew off and struck a passenger, if not more, I'm pretty sure, like who were on the ride or near the ride. I'm pretty sure someone on the ride, a guide wheel, flew off the train or something. One guy, some wheel on the ride, flew off and hit like a passenger on the train, and he got seriously injured. Luckily, I'm pretty sure they did not die, but I'm pretty sure they did get seriously injured. Next, I'm pretty sure also a crack in the track. A crack in the, like, and I think like there was another accident where a crack actually got in the track. Like there was a crack in the track. And yeah, I don't know if that was a part of that accident. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know. But I remember there was something about like a crack in the track, or like a crack in like the support or something. And yeah, that's not good. That's two accidents, whatever. I don't know if that's a part of it or it's a separate one, but whatever. Um, there's also been several times where the ride has stalled, broke down, stuff, and a lot of GP freak out over that, especially that main accident. And I mean, breaking down, that's really not, doesn't really count. It's not really an accident. It's really just an emergency thing. I don't know why the GP freak out. It's like, oh, it's not safe, and then they look back to that crash like, Smilers, don't safe, don't ride it. Well, that's actually literally a safety feature working. So I don't know what they're thinking. Because the safety feature is working. So why are they freaking out when it's literally trying to save passengers? I have no idea. Anyways, so yeah, let's come to conclusion. Well, not really conclusion. The video is still gonna go on, but yeah. So, is the Smiler safe? Of course it is. It's designed to be thrilling and safe at the same time. If it wasn't safe, the ride would probably not even be approved in the first place and would be closed. And if it wasn't safe, there would probably be accidents happening every few weeks, which that has not happened. That does not happen. It hasn't happened, and it hasn't ever happened, and it most likely will never happen. So why do GP freak out? Like, why? Yeah, the Smiler is a safe ride. It was that one time, a couple of times, that the trains collided, but remember, the possibilities of that are rare. And since that, I bet they might have updated and made sure every day and did carefully more inspection on the rides at Alton Towers in general, to inspect them even more carefully than they did back in 2015. To make sure that it is safe, that all the rides are perfectly safe. They're not the like the chances of dying or even getting injured in a roller coaster or a ride is very rare. But the GP, they freak out so much over this ride. So a lot of people remain cautious to ride the attraction. But yeah, the Smiler, perfectly safe. The safety systems, it's designed to be thrilling and safe at the same time. Well, safely transporting well, safely, what's it called? Moving riders, whatever, through the course, through the layout. And yeah, I don't know. I just can't say this enough. Why do GP freak out to remain cautious over this to riding the Smiler? Yeah. And the e-stops do not count. Those are not accident. That is a safety feature working. And the GP are just freaking out over it. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I do not know why, but people still love this ride. Like some coaster enthusiasts hate it, some coaster enthusiasts love it. I would assume I would love this ride. And yeah. Yeah, it's like really weird. Some cheapy freak out. Some still love it because some, when I go, I have the Alton Towers app. I have no idea why even now. I was just bored. And it gets a 70-minute wait. It's usually like one of the longest, if not the longest wait in the whole entire park. So, yeah, some GPs remain cautious and some still really love it. Think are actually smart and think that the possibilities of that are very rare. It's just like a plane crash. The possibilities of dying in a plane crash are really rare. Same goes to roller coasters. So, yeah, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if any of you live in the UK and have ridden the Smile, or if you live somewhere else and whatever. Just if you ridden the Smile in general, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think Smiler is a safe ride? Yes or no? Do you agree, disagree? Thoughts? That's basically what I just said. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, just comment, like, try, share this with your friends, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time here on Coaster Fox.